listening or watching Radio Afinju. The time is 6 p.m.
Ẹ bá mi pè o. Àfínjú. Kí lorúkọ rẹ̀? Àfínjú. Rédíò. Àfínjú. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń gbọ́ Àfínjú. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń wo Àfínjú. Lórí WhatsApp. Àfínjú. Instagram. Àfínjú. Facebook. Àfínjú. Lórí X. Àfínjú. Lórí YouTube. Àfínjú. Lórí TikTok. Àfínjú. Kí lorúkọ rẹ̀? Àfínjú. Ẹ bá mi pè o. Àfínjú. Rédíò. Àfínjú. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń gbọ́ Àfínjú. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń wo Àfínjú. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń gbọ́ Àfínjú. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń wo Àfínjú. Rédíò Àfínjú. Rédíò Àfínjú. Rédíò Àfínjú.
Stay informed with news on Radio Afinju.
This is the world news on Radio Afinju.
First, to look at the highlights. Federal government launches Nigeria post-harvest systems transformation program. Northern leaders demand reshuffle of presidential cabinet. 5 people killed after migrant boat hits Coast Guard vessel off northwest Turkey. Good evening and welcome to the World News on Radio Afinju. My name is Durotoye. News in detail. In a bid to address annual post-harvest losses estimated at 3.5 trillion naira, the federal government has launched the Nigeria Post-Harvest Systems Transformation Program, NIFHAST. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, unveiled the initiative during the Nigeria Legacy Program at the Africa Food Systems Forum in Dakar, Senegal, held in partnership with the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa. Kyari stated that NIFHAST aims to build a resilient, efficient and inclusive post-harvest handling and storage system to reduce food waste, boost farmer incomes and strengthen national food sovereignty. According to Kyari, the initiative will stabilize food prices, improve essential availability and affordability, enhance storage capacity and support food import substitution. It is also expected to boost agricultural exports, improve nutrition, create jobs and enhance farmer livelihoods. The Shehu Gabam-led national executives of the Social Democratic Party has been affirmed as the authentic leadership of the party by the Independent National Electoral Commission. This was contained in a letter signed by the Secretary to the Commission, Rose Oriara Anthony, and addressed to the Commissioner of Police, Federal Capital Territory, requesting the names of the authentic officials of the party in a bid to address the age-long leadership crisis rocking the party. It will be recalled that a faction of the party suspended the national chairman of the party, Gabam, and 2 other members over alleged general misconduct and appointed Sadiq Gombe as the acting national chairman of the party. Then a third faction loyal to the former Kaduna State Governor, Nasir El-Rufai, emerged with the aim to drag it to the coalition with others and dissolve the Gombe and Olu Agunoye-led National Working Committee of the party, then appointed Abubakar Modido as the acting national chairman. In a swift reaction, the party disowned El-Rufai, saying that he had been banned for over 30 years. In response to Nigeria's worsening crisis, a coalition of social, cultural and political leaders from the 19 northern states, the Northern Ethnic Nationality Forum, has called on President Bola Tinubu to reshuffle his cabinet and repair the nation's security style. In a statement issued and signed by its convener, Dominic Alancha, in Abuja, the forum said it had deeply examined the painful conditions of the people of northern Nigeria and the nation at large, adding that it resolved to demand urgent and transformative action after wired consultations. The group expressed a dissatisfaction with what it described as the underperformance of several ministers, warning that the current cabinet lacks both competence and political capital to effectively drive the government's renewed hope agenda. According to the forum, a stronger cabinet is essential not only for national development but also for the president's political survival ahead of the 2027 elections. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has disowned the strike action which has been called by the Western Zone of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria over CNG-powered trucks purchased by the Dangote refineries. The National Executive Council, NEC, of IPMAN, in a statement by its national ex-officio, Douglas Iyike, urged its members to disregard the strike action, saying the purchase of the CNG trucks by Dangote would free marketers from multiple and choking levies they are forced to pay by petroleum tanker drivers. This is following a statement signed by the Western Zone of IPMAN, in which the chairman, Bashorun Akani, and acting secretary, Adeleke Adeoye, said Dangote's intention contravenes the Petroleum Industry Act and urged its members to begin a strike on Monday. UK, however, said IPMAN NEC, under the leadership of Gandhi Shetima, was not aware of the IPMAN Western Zone pronouncement about a strike action on Monday. He added that the PIA bill allowed individuals to own a refinery in the country and have their trucks to distribute their products, including building petrol stations where products could be dispensed to the public. The killing of 63 people, including soldiers, in Daral Jamal, a community in Bama local government of Borno State, by suspected Boko Haram terrorists, has been condemned by the United Nations. The UN humanitarian coordinator, Mohammed Fall, in a statement condemning the attack, asked the Nigerian authorities to arrest the perpetrators of the attack. Suspected Boko Haram terrorists struck the community on Friday night, burning down over 20 houses, vehicles, foodstuffs and other valuable belongings to the resettled internally displaced persons. In the attack, 5 soldiers and 58 civilians were killed at the community along the Bama-Banki Road in the Sambisa forest. According to Fall, this recent killing of civilians is yet another grim reminder of the toll of rising violent attacks and insecurity in Borno State this year. In an auto crash involving a heavy-duty delivery truck in Abiriba, Ohafia local government area of Abia State, 4 persons have been confirmed dead and 5 injured. The FRSC sector commander in Abia State, Ngozi Ezioma, confirmed the incident, saying the crash involved 9 male adults. It was gathered that the truck, reportedly conveying tiles and doors from Port Harcourt, Rivers State, to the Abiriba community, collapsed on the victims. While some eyewitnesses attributed the accident to overspeeding, others said the truck may have suffered a brake failure, causing the driver to lose control. According to reports, personnel of the Federal Road Safety Corps, in collaboration with officials of the Abia State Road Traffic Management Agency, evacuated the injured to a private hospital in Abiriba for urgent medical care. Following reports surrounding actor Ibrahim Chatter's mourning of his son, clarifications has come up with details saying the dead son is not the actor's biological child. It was reported yesterday that Chatter had lost his biological son following a post he shared on Instagram. However, Nollywood actress Opeyemi Ayola, taken to her official handle earlier today to offer prayers for strength and comfort for the bereaved family, explained that the actor did not lose his biological child, but rather a godson, who was also like a son to him. Meanwhile, Chatter himself had yet to provide further details about the loss. Now on the foreign scene, South Korea has wrapped up talks with the United States for the release of detained Korean workers in Georgia. Presidential Chief of Staff Kang Hyun-sik, in televised remarks, disclosed that a plane will be on its way to bring back the Koreans once administrative procedures are completed. U.S. federal agents carried out a raid at a motor manufacturing facility in Georgia this week in the largest single-site enforcement operation in the history of the Department of Homeland Security's investigative operations, with the majority of those hundreds detained Korean nationals. The South Korean official said the government will seek ways to improve the visa system of Korean workers traveling to the United States to prevent a similar incident. In Europe, in a close race between the left-wing bloc led by the incumbent Labour Party and the right-wing bloc headed by the populist Progress Party and the Conservatives, Norwegians went to the polls for the first of 2 days of voting. At least 9 political parties are expected to win seats in the parliamentary election, which is expected to end on Monday evening, but only the leaders of the 3 major parties are candidates for Prime Minister. Key issues in the campaign have included the cost of living, taxation and public services, and the outcome could have an impact on energy and power supplies to Europe, as well as the management of Norway's $2 trillion sovereignty wealth fund. According to an average of recent opinion polls, Labour and 4 smaller parties are seen winning 88 seats in Norway's parliament, 3 more than the minimum needed to secure a majority, and down from a combined 100 seats for the left in 2021. The Progress Party and the Conservative Party, along with 2 smaller groups, are on course to win the remaining 81 seats, but the difference in opinion polls between the left and the right blocs remains well within the margin of error. In the Americas, the major policy change for non-immigrant U.S. visa applicants have been announced, one which requires them to schedule their interviews at the U.S. Embassy or consulate in their country of nationality or residence. The U.S. Department of State has announced the new guidelines effective immediately in a publication on its official visa portal. The update supersedes all previous instructions on designated visa processing locations. The department noted that the nationals of countries where the U.S. government is not conducting routine non-immigrant visa operations must apply at the designated embassy or consulate unless their residence is elsewhere. The list of designated locations covers nationals from conflict-affected areas or diplomatically restricted states such as Afghanistan, Belarus, Cuba, Iran, Russia, Venezuela, and Yemen. In the Middle East, a search operation is underway for a missing person after 5 people were killed and another severely wounded when a boat carrying migrants hit a Turkish Coast Guard vessel off northwest Turkey. The local governor's office in a statement explained that a high-speed boat carrying 34 migrants and 1 migrant trafficker hit the Coast Guard vessel off a Valik district Badavut coast. The statement said the results of the search and rescue operations in the region established that 5 people who fell into the sea lost their lives. One person, a woman, was severely wounded and sent to hospital, adding authorities were still searching for one missing person. According to reports, the Aegean Sea is a frequent transit route for migrants attempting to cross from North Africa and the Middle East into Europe. Now talking sports, ahead of the crucial 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against the Bafana, the Super Eagles have departed for South Africa aboard a ValueJet airline. It was gathered that 22 players made the trip alongside technical crew members, officials of the Nigeria Football Federation and supporters club members. South Africa and Nigeria will clash in a matchday 8 encounter at the Toyota Stadium, Bloemfontein on Tuesday, and the highly anticipated encounter will kick off at 5 p.m. Nigeria time. Meanwhile, forward Victor Osimhen, who picked up injury in the first half of the Super Eagles' 1-0 victory over Rwanda in Uyo, has been ruled out of the game. In tennis, world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka successfully defended a U.S. Open title with a thrilling 7-3 win over Amanda Anisimova in New York. Sabalenka sealed a hard-fought victory against Anisimova at Flushing Meadows, making her the first woman to win the tournament in consecutive years since Serena Williams in 2014. Hear from Sabalenka as she reflects on becoming the first woman to win consecutive titles at the U.S. Open.
I'm just super happy that I was able to build this connection with you guys throughout the years and feel the support here. It's incredible feeling. I feel crazy, you know. I want to laugh, I want to scream, and I want to cry at the same time. So many things going through my mind, but I definitely feel like the happiest person on earth right now. Yeah, I built really great connection with my team throughout the years. We're together for so long, and they really mean a lot to me. And I think without them, I wouldn't be able to achieve so much. Right now, I'm just like, you know, I kind of like how you say it, like frozen by this trophy. So I cannot actually even think like that I kept my position as world number 1, and what's it just like was able to achieve. And right now I'm like, I cannot even speak right now. Yes. Like, I'm speechless.
The Belarusian picked up the 4th Grand Slam title of her career. As a result, all on hard courts having now added 2 New York triumphs to a pair of Australian Open trophies. Before we go, here again are the highlights. In a bid to address annual post-harvest losses estimated at 3.5 trillion naira, the federal government has launched the Nigeria Post-Harvest Systems Transformation Program. In response to Nigeria's worsening crisis, a coalition of social, cultural and political leaders from the 19 northern states, the Northern Ethnic Nationality Forum, has called on President Bola Tinubu to reshuffle his cabinet and repair the nation's security style. And on the foreign scene, 5 people have been killed and another severely wounded when a boat carrying migrants hit a Turkish Coast Guard vessel off northwest Turkey, and a search operation is underway for a missing person. That was the world news on Radio Afinju. To view our channel, please follow Radio Afinju on Facebook, X and YouTube. The news was edited by Bukola Karim. My name is Pearl Durotoye. Thanks for listening. Good evening.